So the first aid training, I obviously, like I mentioned, I was introduced to the whole concept through the civilian training courses that I was doing. That's where I got exposed to Stop the Bleed as an actual program. So I knew it existed. I knew it was out there. I thought it was really good, really cool. And then, unfortunately, there was an incident in one of the other regiments locally where an individual who I'd done basic training with was killed in a live fire training incident.
Mhm.
And so, in chatting with some of the guys who I knew, who I done training with, and I kind of grown into my position there with, the reality was the situation on the ground when that incident occurred was an absolute shit show. The people on the ground were inadequately prepared, both in terms of equipment and skill. Um, and we'll never know if the outcome could have been different. Quite
Mhm.
likely not, right? Just given the full context of what had occurred. But I realized I never myself wanted to be in a position where I was left wondering if my lack of preparedness was the cause of someone's death, right? If I had just had a little bit better equipment, if I had just spent a little bit extra time preparing my skills, if I had one different qualification, or if I had just paid attention on that one slide, I would have really genuinely felt sick. Um, and so I realized that, hey, you know what, this is something I really want to prioritize. And so I started looking at what would be required to not only advance my skills in medical, but then also be able to translate that to other people,